Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're continuing like the little mushroom heads, so we're kind of like a Halloween special, but why not keep it going with something else other than Halloween? I found a couple more designs from candypatterns.com for this mushroom heads, which are just a lot of fun to build. So let's do this Game Boy one. So we're going to start with some black wool, white hardened clay, light gray wool, red, gray, and then lime wool. So we're going to begin with 8 blocks of our black wool. So we're going to go right here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a row of white hardened clay with a black on the left and a black on the right. Then we're going to place 2 white hardened clays on the right and on the left. Then we're going to place 2 black wools on the right. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. Then on this side, we're going to go 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3. One, 2. And 1, 2 on this side. So that then we can add the little eyeballs, which are going to involve with 2 black wools, then 2 whites, 2 blacks. And now let's take a step back. This is what we have so far for our little mushroom head. We just now have to do a row on the top. And we can just go ahead and fill him in with some more white hardened clay. Just like that. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Now we're going to grab our gray wool, or light gray wool to be precise, and we're going to go 1, 2 with a red wool on top. So just make sure you go all the way to the edge here. You put 2 light gray wools and then a red. We're going to add 2 more gray wools and then a red, and that's going to be like, you know, the little buttons for the Game Boy. I never had the Game Boy that was just black and white. I think I had the Game Boy Color. That was the first one I had, like back in the late 90s, and that was so cool. I enjoy playing with that. Now we're gonna grab our black wool, and then right here we're gonna do like little up down, like the D-pad, I guess is what you would call it now, like in a NetSpots controller. But back then it was just the arrow keys. I think that's what it was called. So we're gonna do just a big plus sign. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. So there we go. We have the buttons. We have the arrow keys. Hopefully that's the right term for it. If you guys know it, let me know, because it's not the D-pad anymore. The D-pad's like a NetSpots or a PlayStation controller, you know. But back then that had a name, but I can't think of it. Maybe the directional pad? Maybe? I'm not sure. But whatever. Now we're going to do the little side things. So for that, we're going to grab our light gray wool. We're going to place 1 block and then 6 black wools on the side going up. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Then a light gray wool with 2 black wools on top. So it's going to be 6 going up, then light gray and 2 black wools on the top. Then we're going to grab our light gray wool. We're going to place 1 here. And then on top of that light gray wool, it's going to be 5 blocks going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do the same thing on the left side. So it's going to be our 6 blocks, and then our 2, and then our 5. So we're going to grab our light gray wool. We're going to place 1 block, and then to the left of it, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then a light gray with 2 blocks. So quick recap, we're going to add 6 blocks. Then a light gray with 2 blocks on the top. Then we're going to grab our light gray wool. We're going to place 1 block here and then 5 on the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then grabbing our light gray wool, we're going to place just from here, we're going to connect it all the way to the right, just like that. And then it should be 10 blocks across on the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's going to be the rough outline for our mushroom head. Now it will be a great little stopping point, so you guys can just double check to make sure that your Game Boy mushroom head looks like my Game Boy mushroom head. So this is going to be 6 blocks, 2, 5, 10, 5, 2, and 6. So once again, it's 6, 2, 5, 10, 5, 2, 6. Now for here, we're going to be doing the screen, and for the screen, we're going to use the outline of our gray wool, but to get to it, we need to place a couple more gray wools. Right here, we're going to add 1, 2. And then on the left of it, we're going to go and place 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to go up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on this side. Starting on this gray, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't know why this one is just not like that. You know, like you could do that. But in the pattern that I found, this is how they did it. So I'm going to stick to it. But if it bothers you that it's not a complete square, because it's kind of bothering me, you can just put 1 block in there, or just keep it pure to the design, whoever designed it, because it looks great either way. So now here comes the part where it's going to be pretty easy. We're going to go fill in this square here with just some lime wool, and then the rest is going to be filled in with our light gray wool. So pause it if you need to. I'm going to fast forward the part of filling it in, because there's really no point for you guys to follow along with me doing that. It's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to save you guys some time by fast forwarding that. So I'll be back in just a second once we're done filling it in. And there we go, we have finished building this Game Boy mushroom head. So hopefully you guys had fun building this pixel art with me. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos. We tend to build a lot, so feel free to check out the rest of our pixel art. So thank you so much for watching. Tell your friends about us, and as always, we'll see you next time.